Now to that miracle rescue from a cave in Thailand. 12 boys and their soccer coach surviving 10 perilous days trapped in darkness before they were discovered and thankfully ultimately rescued. Our chief national correspondent Matt Gutman was there on the scene. He has now written a book about it called The Boys in the Cave. Matt, as a parent, this touched you deeply.
It did. I mean, I was on vacation with my kids, and like so many other people, the story resonated because my daughter's 10 years old. She plays on the soccer team. They go on excursions, and the thought of her and her team being lost in a cave like that was horrifying. And so as soon as I heard that the boys had been discovered, I had to get to Thailand, and luckily we work for a fantastic company that threw enormous resources into this story that eventually became the feel-good story of the year because miraculously those kids got out.
Yes, amazing. The whole world watching. Why was this so perilous, trying to get them out?
Everything was stacked against them. The morning going into the rescue itself, after the kids had been in there for 16 days, the divers themselves who were bringing them out thought that maybe 75 to 80% of the boys would die. That's up to 10 of the boys, of the 12 boys in the cave, plus their coach. Everything was against them. They had been in there for 16 days with no food, no oxygen. The oxygen had been down to 15%, 30% less than you and I are breathing right now. No light, no families. They even started to hallucinate. Right? They heard chickens and humans and dogs barking. And then the divers basically had to drug them and drag them out through one of the most complicated cave dives in the world.
I know I was asking, and a lot of people here are wondering, why did they have to sedate them?
The kids would have panicked. They're in this murky water. The dive is endless. It took 3 hours. And so the concern was that if they woke up and panicked, or if they were swimming and panicked, they could hurt the divers, possibly killing both of them at the same time. So the prerequisite for the divers to go through with this was that the boys had to be sedated, and they were so knocked out, Lara, that you could have done open heart surgery, amputated a limb. The problem is, every 20 minutes or so, they had to resedate the boys because they were using ketamine. And so there were these divers in the water, completely submerged, who had to find an opening where they could actually get out of the water and resedate the kids. And these are like British cave divers. They'd never actually injected anyone with anything. Right. And here they are in a dark tunnel trying to sedate the kids. And they had to do it 4 times.
Everything that could go wrong.
I'm gonna get a little active here, but you know, you're talking about areas that are the distance from the chair to the floor.
Right.
And they're stuffing the kids through that space in this dark for over a mile. And you know, it's just incredible that they made it out.
And Matt, you're so connected to the story. You've actually gone back, checked in with the families. How are those boys doing now?
They're doing really well. And one of the things that so surprised me about the parents is that, you know, parents here, right? I mean, your natural inclination, if your kid survives something like this, is to hold on so tight.
Yeah.
But the parents told me that in order to hold on to their kids, they had to let them go. So they allow them to be adventurers again. The kids, when I was there, celebrated one of the boys' birthday parties. They were riding around town in the dark at night, some of the kids on mopeds.
So life goes on in a beautiful way. That's fantastic. Matt, I know you're so passionate about it. It really shows in the book. It is terrific. Congratulations. The Boys in the Cave. It is bookstores this Tuesday. It is a great read. Audiobook as well.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.